What is up, YouTube? Today I decided to make a different type of video, and that is a what I eat in a day while I'm traveling in New York City. We are in New York City, but that doesn't mean we don't cook from home. So 3 days, it's like 3 to 4 days out of the week, I try to cook home for the meals. So I figured I'd show you this, but don't worry, I'll have a weekend vlog where I show you all the fun ins and outs of eating in New York City. But I finally have access to a Trader Joe's and I'm geeking out. So for the mornings, I don't know why, but when we lived in New York, I always made scrambles. So that's my theme. When I go to New York, I make a scramble. When I'm home, I don't. So I am pairing red peppers, mushrooms, and then like this delicious sausage. It's like this Trader Joe's Italian sausage, but I didn't restock until like the day after. So just know, pop some sausage into the scramble. It's delicioso. I am keeping up with intermittent fasting though, so we honestly don't eat till about noon or 1. It just kind of depends on when my training calls are, but usually what I do is just prep the veggies ahead of time. This literally takes you less than 5 minutes. Pop some Dave's Killer bread into the toast, let the veggies saute about 5 minutes, and then put the egg scramble in it. Are you somebody that scrambles the eggs before and then pours it, or are you savage like me and you just plop them in and just break them up as it goes? Because I feel like some people are very particular about their egg scramble and I could care less. Also, I love salt lately. I'm a salty girl. I used to like never care for salt, never care for pepper. I like thought seasonings were dumb, honestly. I just was like, I don't taste a difference. Nowadays, I crave it. I don't know why. Maybe it's called adulting. You finally like seasonings, or maybe just like salt. But here I am prepping my avocado toast. All I did was toast it up, and then I think I use about half an avocado for each toast. My favorite thing in the world are cherry tomatoes. Michael doesn't really care for them, but of course I still give it to him. YOLO, make the man eat his little veggies. The scramble literally takes less than like 7 minutes. It's nice and fluffy. I plop it on, and then guys, you know I love my sweet chili sauce from Trader Joe's, so of course I bought that for our 2-week stay. And then Michael gets what is it? It's like green dragon salsa. I don't know. But after I eat, I headed to the gym. I tried like a free trial at the gym just to see if I liked it, and since I'm only here for a couple weeks, I mean, it was a nice way to like lift heavy, but I don't think I'm gonna join because it wouldn't make sense. I actually found a squat rack. It was what, maybe 1:30 by now, almost 2, and that gym was pretty empty, which I was quite thankful for. So I popped on the squat rack, and honestly, I have not been lifting, so I'm just trying to get back into the rhythm, and I knew I'd be so sore if I went too ham. So I'm using really light weights, just really messing around with the barbell, and then this one I'm using curtsy lunges, or not using, doing. The one thing is I have my On Cloud shoes. I personally didn't like lifting in them. This was the first time I've ever done it. So I ended up doing wide leg stance RDLs, and I literally just wore socks at the gym. This is me. I got some more groceries at Whole Foods. I love that popcorn. I'm so excited. I started munching on it. It's like no cheese cheesiness. Don't really know what it is. I think it's like, what is it, yeast or something? Here's Bentley with his cute little donut because he scratches. Then I had a protein bar, and I headed to a beautiful coffee shop to get some work done. Call me a cheesy little influencer, but I thought, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I wanted like a cute little New Yorkers picture. So what I did is literally brought my tripod, and I was that dork that set it up. Here's me propping my tripod, about to walk out, and I got a beautiful video, guys. Who cares if people are looking? You gotta do what you gotta do. Then I went to edit a couple videos, and I got a mocha. Does anyone else think that's just chocolate milk, literally, with caffeine? Michael ended up picking me up, and we went for a nice little stroll with Sir Benton. And then I came home, I think it was around like 3:30, 4 p.m. and I made myself a delicious sandwich. We've been on a sourdough kick, but the one thing is like the bread's too large, so I have to double toast, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Also, I have prepped some avocado. I've got tomato. I have this like delicious mustard that we got at Trader Joe's. Weirdly, we're already like halfway through the mustard. I was like, who's gonna use mustard in 2 weeks? Us. Apparently us. but we have been doing sandwiches for every single lunch because it's just easy and we don't have to go out and buy something. We can just cook it at home. I always toast it, but look how delish. The one beef I have with this is Michael doesn't like cheese and I didn't want to buy a whole pack just for me, so I don't have cheese. Oh, I also forgot the lettuce, so I popped her back on. But I headed to get, guys, I got my lips and my BOTOX done at Laseraway and I'm freaking obsessed. So the end result, they look a little puffy and they're really bruised today, but in my next vlog I'll kind of show you the progress. I've been doing it for a year now and I love it. All right, it's nighttime and we are home, and guys, do you remember last year in New York I would make these Greek bowls? They're my favorite thing ever. So I get them at Trader Joe's. I don't know why I can't make them at home. I only make them if there's a Trader Joe's and it's like already pre-seasoned, and it's like this chicken shawarma delish, and all I do is chop it up and then I put it into a pan, and honestly it kind of cooks within like 10 minutes. I like to get mine crispy, so it probably takes me about 15 minutes, but just keep your eye on it because I feel like it can burn really easily. I have these like weird stainless steel pans from the Airbnb that I'm not a huge fan of, so everything burns on these things, but I don't want to buy a new pair because it's not my house. So I'm chopping up tomato again, easy way to reuse tomatoes, and I'm just gonna dice them. And really my idea for this bowl is to make like a kava. Is it kava or Canva? Have you ever had it? I think Canva is actually like the online store, and kava is the Mediterranean delicious chipotle. So that's ideally like my go-to, my inspiration for this dish. I honestly should challenge myself in like making it in Puerto Rico. I just think I get thrown off by the chicken, and I also don't know how to make homemade tzatziki, where at Trader Joe's I just buy their delicious mix. So that's gonna be my challenge when I get home, okay? Hold me to it. But it's seriously so simple. I just prepped some rice, and then I have lettuce I chopped up, some tomato, and then you put over the shawarma. Also, if you have hummus, 10 out of 10 recommend. Even more protein, just made of chickpeas. And then you drizzle the delicious Greek tzatziki yogurt, I think is what it is, but it has like little bits of cucumber. 10 out of 10 recommend. Go snag it at Trader Joe's if you have one. You know me, I'm obsessed with sweet chili, and this is a finished product. I hope you liked this What I Eat in a Day.